Sir Wiggletoes, and the Great Big Leap. In a pond not too far, yet not quite near, lived a frog named Wiggletoes, bouncy and dear. His legs were strong, his jump was grand, but his landings, oh, those were not so planned. He'd leap with a twist, he'd twirl in the air, then splash, he'd land with a flop and a flare. The turtles would giggle, the ducks would quack. The frog who can't land is at it again, splat. But Wiggletoes dreamed of something much more, to leap past the pond to the great grassy shore, where the crickets were chirping, where fireflies glowed, where the bravest of jumpers had daringly strode. "You'll never get there," the bullfrogs all cried. "You flop, you flail, you're too wild to glide." The tadpoles all snickered, the fish swam away, and Wiggletoes sighed, feeling small that day. But just as he thought of giving up hope, a dragonfly landed, balancing on a rope. She hovered with grace, not a wobble or shake, and whispered, "Young frog, it's a leap you must take." "A leap?" asked Wiggletoes, blinking his eyes. "But I'll just end up tumbling and swatting at flies." The dragonfly grinned. "Well, fall if you must, but how will you soar if you don't ever trust?" So Wiggletoes gulped. His knees felt like jelly, his heart did a somersault right in his belly. But he climbed to the highest of lily pad tops, took a deep breath, and kaplunk, down he flopped. The pond burst with laughter, turtles rolled on their backs, the ducks flapped their wings, nearly losing their quacks. But Wiggletoes grinned and climbed up once more. "If I keep trying, I'll land like before." Again and again, he wiggled, he soared. He landed in bushes, he tumbled offshore. He crashed into mushrooms, got stuck in some trees, but he never gave up, despite bruised knees. Then one fateful evening, when the fireflies shined, he leaped one last time with a heart strong and kind. He twisted, he twirled, he wobbled a bit, but then he stuck it. He landed legit. The pond fell silent, their eyes opened wide, then cheers erupted. From far and from wide, the turtles all clapped, the ducks gave a honk, even the bullfrogs leaped up with a bonk. From that day forth, in the great grassy land, Wiggletoes ruled with a leap so grand, and those who had doubted, they tried it too, because one brave leap can inspire a few. The end. A reminder that every flop, every fall, is just one step closer to standing tall.